Hi traders, welcome to video 2 of the Hameral Order Flow in 60 Minutes series. Today we'll talk about volume profile and how to discover the most important entry zones, understand if the market is balanced or imbalanced, and build a bias before you even plan a trade. In the first video, we promised you a clear A to Z structure for order flow, and we said every episode answers 4 questions. Where is the best place to trade? What mode is the market in right now? Who is pushing the move? How do we confirm the entry? Today is the foundation of everything. Where? Because if you don't have a location, footprint and delta will just confuse you. Do you want to stop guessing support and resistance from candlesticks and instead see where the real trading happened? Because volume profile is not another indicator. It's a map of market memory, where the market accepted price and where it rejected price. So what is volume profile? Volume profile shows the amount of volume traded at each price level over a selected period. Not volume by time, volume by price. Traditional charts show price over time. At volume profile shows volume over price. And that's the difference between chasing price and understanding it. There are 5 elements in the anatomy of volume profile that you must know. To use volume profile, you only need 5 things. POC, point of control, the price with the most traded volume. This is the market's fair price and very often acts like a magnet. Price loves to come back to it. Value area, VA. The zone where most of the volume traded, usually around 70% of total volume. This is where buyers and sellers agreed the most. VAH, value area high. Top of value, often resistance when price comes from below. VAL, value area low, bottom of value, often support when price comes from above. High volume nodes and low volume nodes, HVN, are heavy volume bulges. Balance areas where price often slows down or pauses. LVN are low volume gaps, imbalance zones where price often reacts fast. Reject or slice through like an air pocket. If you understand these 5, you can already build clean zones. Now that you know the most important parts of a volume profile, it's time to talk about the types. There are 2 types of volume profile, balanced or imbalanced. Here's the shortcut that makes volume profile powerful. Don't memorize names. Don't overcomplicate it. Just ask, is the profile fat, meaning balanced? Or thin, skewed, meaning imbalanced? The balanced volume profile often has a D shape. The main characteristics of a D-shaped or balanced volume profile are price tends to rotate inside VA, HV, AL. Normally, it uses VAH as resistance and VAL as support. Once price breaks these levels, it tends to retest and react to them as a defensive positions. Imbalanced markets have a thin profile and reflect a trend day. That means a one-sided move. In this case, it is not recommended to fade the VAL, VAH or POC, but better to trade continuation and look for pullbacks to key areas like LVNs or minor consolidations. The main shapes of the imbalanced volume profile are P-shape, usually short covering, giving us a bullish bias. The optimal approach is continuation longs above VAH or on pullbacks into value. B-shape, usually long liquidation, giving us a bearish bias. The best approach is continuation shorts below VAL or selling pullbacks into value. Double distribution. B, the LVN in the middle is the decision line. Rejection back to old value or acceptance into new value. Why is this balanced or D-shaped volume profile important? Because inside this value area is the place where most of the transactions were taking place. It's where a lot of buyers and sellers agreed on a price and started to trade. As a main rule, the closest balanced or D-shaped volume profile is the most important. Why? Because price tends to react at these volume profile areas. Imagine it like this. You are selling a video game at a price of $100. This is the price buyers are okay to pay, and the seller is okay to sell for a profit. We call it an agreed price. Now, if something bad happens to the game, for example, it consumes too many resources after an update, and users with medium computer configurations can't play it anymore, the price will decrease until the seller can afford it and buyers are willing to pay until the new agreed price, where a lot of transactions are taking place again. There will be a lot of imbalanced volume profiles because price is crashing and buyers are not willing to pay. At the new agreed price, let's say $50, we will see a new wave of big trades forming a new balanced volume profile, and price will stay in this area until a new reason to move outside appears. Let's say the problem is solved, a new update is out, and performance is super good again. What happens to the price? Price will exit from the current value area and jump up toward the previous value area, around $100, a place we already knew was a fair price for buyers and a good business for sellers. It will stay there until new events happen. So based on this, the most recent VAL, VAH, and POC of a balanced volume profile are always good areas to consider for trading. Keep in mind, in most strategies, there are two important volume profiles, no matter the time frame you're using. The most recent one, which is telling you the condition of price. The most recent balanced or D-shaped volume profile, which is telling you the context and destinations. Now we can come with three main rules. This is your A to Z logic. Listen carefully because these three rules are basically the engine of volume profile trading. Auction theory logic. Rule 1. If price is inside a balanced value area, it usually rejects extremes, VAH/VAL, until one side becomes stronger. Rule 2. When one side becomes dominant and breaks out of value, price often continues until it finds a new balanced area, often around a high volume node. Rule 3. If price enters value but rejects the POC aggressively, it can quickly turn back out of value. That's it. If you apply these rules, your zones will stop being random lines. The three most popular beginner-friendly setups used by the majority of strategies. Let's keep it practical, but first, I have to add a super important reminder. This is not trading advice or a strategy. It is purely educational, and it's the most common way to use volume profile. You will find that the majority of strategies use it in a similar way. It's your duty to understand the concept and adapt it to your way of analyzing the charts. We are at step 1, zoning and context. What we discuss next is just the way you select the highest probability zones where price may react. The entry decision depends on many other factors we will discuss in the next videos. So here are the three setups you'll see again and again. Setup 1. Fade the extremes. VAL/VAH. If the market is balanced and price is inside value, we can expect price reacts at VAL as support, price reacts near VAH as resistance. The most common target is POC, but wait for a reaction. Don't just click. Setup 2. Breakout of a value with VAH/VAL flip. If price breaks above VAH, VAH can flip from resistance into support target the next value area /HVN zone. If price breaks below VAL, VAL can flip into resistance target the next value area /HVN zone. Tip: a clean breakout with strong volume is more reliable. Weak or choppy moves outside value often fail back inside. Setup 3. POC rejection, failed acceptance. Price enters value from outside, reaches POC, and gets rejected strongly. That often means the market tried to rebalance but failed, and we can expect a fast move back outside value. Quick real case logic. how to read a day. Let me show you how professionals think with this simple recap logic. Example 1. The day opens above the previous value. That gives us a bullish context. So we focus more on buy trades. As we can see, price retests the VAH and reacts nicely, like a support area. Example 2, the day opens inside the previous value, so we have a balanced expectation. The plan is to fade extremes until context shifts. News, strong sell pressure, etc. As we observe, price touched the VAL and reacted as support. A nice long opportunity. Before ending this video, here are some more PRO tips that you may find valuable to take into consideration. Follow value migration. If POC is rising, that means value was accepted higher, and we have a bullish bias. If POC is falling, that means price was accepted lower, and it brings us a bearish bias. First touch is the strongest. Every retest weakens the level. Be more careful with multiple retests. Treat levels as areas, not one-tick lines. The best approach is to align volume profile levels with other volume profile levels. You can also define an interest area between levels, from the bottom to the top of the move. Volume profile is a map, not an autopilot strategy. Always respect risk and confirm with other tools later. VWAP, delta footprint. I also have a tiny homework if you want to practice today's lesson. Open yesterday's session profile. Mark only POC, VAH, VAL. Identify one HVN and one LVN. Answer, was it balanced or imbalanced? In the next episode, we go to VWAP, because after you know where, you must know what mode the market is in. Trend versus range is for education only, not financial advice. Trading involves risk. Do you want to see the next episode? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.